Hello. So, it's been a little while. I thought maybe since my last video went off by saying, hey, we're going to make some storylines. Well, sorry about that. Bit of a problem. Internet, for the site, had trouble. For some reason, could not upload the video. So I thought, you know what? I'll just remake it, try script it out, look it over, maybe it'll be a little better. But I will give something as a little substitute for now. Just a couple of questions. Not necessarily bad, good. Just a couple of questions. So let's try to be positive. And what's the first match? Offhand, what do we got? What do we have going on over here? Let's check our notes here. And it is... I probably should have picked a better show. So we got Charlotte Flair in the first match with Charles Robinson. He was the WCW referee at the time, who also helped out David Flair. So I'm guessing now they're just messing with us. And by the end, I thought it was strange how long they took out. Like, I understood why they had Shotzi Blackheart turn heel. I guess Sasha Banks is the babyface now because she was trying to help out Shotzi. Although if you go up against Charlotte Flair, anybody's gonna cheer you. It does not matter. You could be the bad guy from Shrek or whatever. They're instantly going to cheer you on. The strange thing I noticed was they had like this weird pacing thing. Maybe they should have had the Heyman interview, then the commercial, then maybe do the highlight of Lesnar attacking Adam Pearce, because then you had McIntyre show up just right before the commercial, and then when he got back from the commercial, he was still doing his entrance. What was he doing within that time? They should have just done the Lesnar thing, cut the commercial, come back, McIntyre's making his entrance in. And speaking of Lesnar, McIntyre versus Ali. Towards the end, very obvious, Kimura lock. Interesting. Now, who else used the Kimura lock? Was it not Brock Lesnar? I believe it was. Could we be seeing a rematch in the future? Not necessarily for the title, but by the looks of it, it might be like a double turn. Lesnar turns heel, Reigns turns face. That's what's looking like at this point. Towards the end, I don't think people might not like this, but I noticed that Mustafa Ali might be trying to do off like another racist storyline, which did not go over well during the Muhammad Hassan Khosrow Devori thing back in the mid-2000s. Kind of also remind me of Sheldon Benjamin. You're doing this because I'm so-and-so. It's something, they're trying it, but I don't know if that'll work. Is that what they were going for? Next up is Xavier Woods versus Xavier Woods Knights Kofi Kingston, which I'm kind of surprised this wasn't like a heel turn, or if it's not already being set up for Kofi to be a heel, because it seems to me like Kofi was the champion and he kind of like the seems more of the experienced WWE guy of the group. I would think at some point Kofi would look at this and say, really, you think you're above me just because you got lucky one time, you won a King of the Ring tournament? Maybe you weren't looking out for me in my match the way I looked out for you. You wouldn't have been King of the Ring had it not been for me. And then they kind of battle for, it'll be crown versus title. Maybe Xavier Woods comes up as a WWE champion or Universal champion, US champion in a one-on-one at some point. Next up we had Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs against the team of Team Happy, I guess, Madcap. For some reason, I thought they were always saying Madcap. Turns out Madcap. I was wrong. They had a match Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss against Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs. How badly did Adam Cole knock off Pat McAfee's head? Because he's just way too happy anytime Shinsuke Nakamura's music hits. Maybe he thinks, oh, I must be going back to the original NXT 1.0 rather than the 2.0 that they got going. Who knows? But I did also notice that they had the team of Humberto Carrillo and Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza, who seem to be starting a feud with Boogs and Nakamura, which not a bad idea. But you already had a 24/7 spot, and you had the Humberto Angel Garza spot, which weirdly copycatted the NXT Halloween Havoc. Now, why would you have two of the same thing? You have the Dakota Kai taking off the mask. Oh no, it's Dakota Kai took out her best friend after the title. And now you're doing, oh no, it's a random feud just to be set up. No title was on the line or anything. It was just, hey, here we are now. My last question is Baszler versus Naomi. Why did they do this random tease where they had Sami Zayn backstage? He's like, hey, I can help. I'm the locker room leader. I can do X, Y, and Z. Well, then they would cut back to the match thinking, okay, it's going to be Baszler versus Naomi. And then there was no ref. And Shane Baszler's like, where's the ref? Fair enough, man. Sure enough, Sonya Deville. I could not think of the name. For some reason, my head was thinking Mandy Rose. No, that was tag partner in this, but it was Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville comes out. She's like, "Hey, I'm gonna be the referee." Well, why did you do this whole thing with Sami Zayn? You didn't really do anything. You just did this random spot with him, and now he's not there. It threw me off. I would have thought that Sami Zayn would have been out to the referee, rig it, and be like, "Hey, I'm just being a partial fair," and so blatantly off. It would have been the same outcome, where Sami Zayn does a 1, 2, 3 fast count the way Sonya Deville had done. The main event, main event. Not much more to say about it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I did not have too much to ask about it. And those were my questions for SmackDown. I